Video number 5, window shutters. Now, when you think of window shutters, we think of a very simple rectangular shape, extrude it, and you're basically done and put it in place, which is true. But we're going to add some complexity to it by adding it in as a component, which I'll get to here in a minute. Now let's keep this in context with when you think of window shutters. It's very important for these type of houses located in the villages of Bangladesh because it provides both protection from the weather and the storms and the rains, and also security. So at night they can lock it up, and whenever they leave their house, they have a locked facilities there. Their home is locked up and relatively safe. So we'll be adding little window shutters onto the sides of the window, and remember, each shutter is like a little door. It closes halfway across the window. Alright, here's our previous drawing where we left off, and we've already got the window frame here. There's another frame that needs to be done, but we'll start with the window shutter on this side. Okay, let's start off. Let's see. Now the window shutters, we're going to make it the height of the actual window frame around there, the trim from top to bottom. So let's just get our guidelines first. I always start with my guidelines. It's just nice to go from there, and then we'll go at the top of that. So basically that's the height of our window shutter, and we'll make a rectangle and we'll bring it out, and the window shutter dimensions 1.2 times 0.6. Snap into place, and then we will navigate a little bit to get a better angle at extruding it, and we'll bring it out a little. 0.05 is the thickness of our frames and materials there, and basically there we have it. Notice the thickness, it lines up with that. Alright, so we've got our window shutter pretty much done, except I want to make it a component. That means it's like saving a little copy and paste of this, and it's a nice way if you have to change all the window shutters at the same time. You can just do it with one, and we'll show you how to do that. Let's just delete that, and then first thing we'll do is our select tool, and we'll highlight this area. And as you know, when I highlight it, it actually takes the entire little window shutter together, not just one surface or top. It's the whole thing. Next, after I highlight it, then we'll take the edit menu and make component. Okay, and we'll call this window shutter. Okay, let's call window shutter 1 in case I have another one already done. Let's see, create. And there you go. That's basically your window shutter there, and now you're ready to move it to any area you want. So to move that closer to the window, because it's all one unit, it's not like glued onto the surface of that, and you can take this move tool and just basically draw it in to your dimension. Now what's good about this, and then click anywhere on the surface, and there you have it. Let's say now I want to make another one of those. So I've got that in place because I'm going to make lots of windows, and we're going to put them all over. So now I want to get another one of those window shutters, and so you go to Windows and you look at your components list, and let's see if I got my components list there. Window shutter 1, yep, and I'm going to drag that in. I'll line it up here, and there you have another one, and then I'll move it into place. Okay, maybe I gotta adjust it here with my move tool, and we'll move it, see if I can. It looks like it's pretty much locked in there, but you got the idea. And you can adjust it. I wouldn't put it touching. You can put it touching if you want to. Sometimes it works, and there, if you wanted to just bring that in, and that's depends on the house, and it's nice. It's up to you. For me, I like just to give it a little gap, and give this a little more gap. Alright, and you're basically done. Like I said before, you can do this to all your windows, and you just have to bring it in, window, do your components list, then you bring just like that, and we got all the windows we want, all the shutters we want. One other note to say that if you want to edit this, you can just edit one, and you do the edit menu. Let's see, and we'll leave it at that and bring editing back at a later date.